Okay, we're setting up for JamesB, seehere.net podcast. So here we are at seehere.net. And as you see right now, he has just a few things up. This is a age domain. He's used this domain for his production company, Seehere Productions. And now he wants to basically take it into a podcast. He hasn't used this in a while. So anyways, starting with that, he doesn't have a YouTube channel yet. He's just got this set up with one test project he put up. So he's got nothing optimized for that yet. So we're gonna take him and get him set up in the next few videos. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mark here from ourbestidea.com with my good buddy Dick Cash, and we're setting up a case study for JamesB. So he's going to use some Hangouts, and so first things first, we're going to get to Google Hangouts Live, get some information. Shows you there, but instead we'll give a little click. Okay, we're over here at the YouTube help page for live streaming guy. YouTube live stream setup pretty simple. Hangouts on air with you live. You can create a quick hangout. So YouTube live, right? So we go into live streaming. So if we go and click on that, we find live streaming. It says hit events. So you go give it a title, go to quick first. Okay, let's go. Here's new live event. And then we gotta make her here quick for Google, right here, Google Hangouts. And then it said give it a title, right? And then you can click go live or enter a future date. So right now we can enter a future date. If you want to do it live, you can do it live, or you can do a future date. It'll go to YouTube. You can set it as private, or here's some information here, public. Anyone can see and access the event. Unlisted, the event isn't shown publicly, but anyone with a link can join. This is identical to the previous Google Plus Hangouts on air setting. And private, only people you specify, invite, can join the event. So I'm gonna go private on this one just as a test. And if we check it out, okay, so here's our name. Okay, so here's the event name, JamesB Voice Master. Go to private, like I said, we're using quick. I put it to ahead of time to July 1st for the moment. Change it Canadian at Vancouver time. And then made a little description. And put in some keywords. So we'll add a couple more keywords, maybe this guy here. We'll add some stuff later. For now, that's cool. And advanced settings. Got it in entertainment at the moment. You can add in a location if you want. In case we're in Vancouver, Canada. East side. Standard YouTube license. This content has never aired on US TV. Allow embedding. Good. Okay, so we can change that in the future as well. Let's say share. And we can start it here. But I have to wait to get the partner going on that one. We'll be back in the next video. Hey everybody, Mark here from ourbestidea.com, coming at you from the south of Thailand, back here. Okay, this continuation of setting up JamesB podcast at seehere.net. So as you see, set it up, moved some of his post over, added some different things on here, put up a different theme, added some legal stuff on the bottom. and added all the social networks on the top and connected them all. And also on the one social network would be YouTube. So if we go check it out, there it is. Made a little trailer for him. We'll play it on here. It's a little bigger. This goes to his about section here. And we'll just play that. Alright, so we got that for him. So we made some YouTube with a header, stuck that on there, connected it up to Twitter, is back here at seehere.net, Google Plus, and over here on Blogger. So we set up a Twitter account, same thing, get it out, following some guys in the same kind of idea. If we hit the home button here, blah blah blah. Okay, and over here we got Google Plus going, so you can check it out. That got some interest and check out other people's stuff they're doing. Okay, opened a Tumblr account, added the video from YouTube on all these, Twitter, Google Plus, and Tumblr. Also opened up a Blogger account, which is part of Google's property, so good to use that. And you can use all these if you look in the back of when you do post something on your account. You can head down here and say share, and then you've got all these other ones. So if you got a Facebook, this particular client doesn't have a Facebook account, but you can hook up all these other guys. So that's what we've done so far. So when you release a video, you just hit that and it'll automatically, say for example, log you into your Blogger account. Right? You can post it up there for extra backlinks. Leave out of there. Okay, it's got Google Hangouts hooked up because you're in your Gmail, and anything else that's with Gmail is there if you want to use that, which is cool. And more on that later. So basically set it up, and then we have him set up with all social networks. But not only that, once you do a YouTube, you can hit all these to send out more backlinks. All right, talk to you in the next video. Over and out. Okay, Mark here from ourbestidea.com, coming back with the next video. So just in behind the WordPress, we'll show you in the back end the administrator area. And if we look in here, the plugins added, not many, but the WP Insert, Yoast SEO, and these are with the theme. Okay, there's Yoast SEO set up, just the free version, basic, but it's excellent if you don't know about Yoast. I'll include more information on that if you want. And here we have WP Insert. What's great about this, it makes all your legal pages. You can do that, but also you can add in all these nice tracking codes and extra headers. Even do a split test. Again, this is free, but you can donate, or they actually have a job here. Anyways, good. You can also add ads in here if you had Google ads or some other kind of ads, right? And in the theme, blah blah blah, add widgets. So it's cool. Again, that's free in the WordPress area. And then added a theme. I have access to this P1 video magnet, so it's an excellent thing. Unfortunately, they're not supporting it anymore, but it does everything you need. You can put in your scripts in here, so like your Google headers and stuff like that, analytics code, Facebook pixel, and then you've got all these excellent little guys you can add. And it has a great setup for social stuff. You got pop-ups, money, so you can add all your social comments, so you got all that there, as well as adding this extra share button for Facebook if you're going to do comments or whatever. Okay, so here we are on a page with a video for an example. So you've got, of course, your share buttons at the top, seen before, and then if you go down, you can add this here before or after video and after the content, or just one of the others. Lots of options. If you press here, I'm not logged into YouTube right now, but if you're logged in, this will say share, and you can share to subscribe or whatever if you got it set up for that. And then you got Twitter and Google. You can add your other Facebook and whatever else you got if you want there, which is cool. All right, see you in the next video. Over and out for now. Hey everybody, Mark here from ourbestidea.com. Okay, we're in the YouTube channel we set up. So we've added graphics and also the Twitter and the website, Google Plus, and a blogger. So we've connected those accounts in the back end. And actually you do it from here. Let me just show you that quick, where it says edit links and edit channel art. You want to edit links. Okay, so we've added a description, about, and then in here you can add in up to 5, right? So right here it says up to 5. Okay, so we got 4 at this time. And United States, added the email from Gmail on here. Added this featured channel at this point. You can add more of those later. Okay, also put up a couple of videos. I'll show you those in a minute. But we got a playlist, added a playlist. There's the 2 videos I was talking about, or actually 3, but one is a dummy. Okay, and so say for new visitors, we're gonna make them a little okay, and we also added, that's for new visitors and returning visitors, and then the episode 1. Okay, but before we get to that, we'll jump into the back end. You get that from going here. You got Creator Studio or this YouTube settings. So if we hit the YouTube settings, here we are in the back end. Okay, so it says, see here, there's advanced, learn about, view additional features, connected accounts, privacy. So if we check out some of those, there's a connected account. Twitter, you can connect from here and save that. And then as soon as you put up a video, you can check it off to like it. And here we are in the channel status and features. It's verified, so you got to verify your channel. If you don't know how to do that, let me know. You got to use a phone number, same as you verify the Gmail to get to this point. And then that turns on, it can enable monetization. You can enable live streaming, which in this case, that's what we want to do. And custom thumbnails, which is cool, right? So that's really good because you can add in your website link inside the video. Custom URL will come later. You got to get it, I think at this point they change it all the time, but it's like 100 subscribers before you can get a custom URL. And now before if it was taken, you couldn't do the same one, but now you can actually do the same one, or at least last time I checked. Okay, then we did that, and over here that's under the advanced tab. And if we go to the branding tab, we are at the branding, and okay, so we just added his logo up there, so it stays in the corner every time his video is played. Okay, and into the advanced section under the branding, just added again some keywords. You can add more in here. Okay, allow advertisements along the video. okay, in case there's some copyright thing too. Disable internet-based ads. You can link your AdWords account, which will do at a later date. Right here, add it in his website, right? So it says pending, and then channel recommendations. Add channels to appear in other channel recommendations. That's cool because you're going to see, obviously. Okay, and you're going to save that. All right, so because I'm signed in with a different account as a owner of this channel, so I can help set up the back end, I added that me as well. He's already added through his Gmail, so now I can manage it in the back end of the search console. Let's see here. That'll give me stats and things like that to go through. Okay, so that was saved already. And last but not least, if we go over here to user defaults, you can see in the back end here, I've already added, okay, is it public unlisted for user defaults? We're going to put it as unlisted for now and can make it public after the fact, but again, you can see the information about that in my earlier video. And then we're category entertainment, standard YouTube license. I put in this title, but I'll leave this blank so I can put episode 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever along the lines. Same in here. And add it in the tags. Put in a description. Again, you can change that out later, but if it's there now, you can use some of it, all of it, or add to it. Same as the tags. You can all add on this, Hangouts there, and all that will usually get put on automatic by YouTube. But if they're not, they're there anyway. And comments need to be approved. Language is English. Okay, allow viewers to contribute. Why not? They say right here. So you can reach more viewers in more languages, right? So it's worth a shot just to see with that one. The content is never aired on television in the US. You can pick that one or whatever. And show edit suggestions, that's okay. And then you just want to search. And in this case, because at this point we're in the time zone, this is set up for Koh Samui, Thailand, where JamesB currently resides. Okay, and make video stacks on this watch play publicly available. What do we say? We'll say no for now, and that way nobody's looking at our stats. Not that it matters at this point, but just to show you that can be done. Okay, so we're on his site, just to show you. Like I said, we added all these, so now if you look down on here and we go to this site's, this is the theme, has this built in, but you can subscribe to YouTube, so which is cool. So we've got a little code in here that lets you subscribe. Okay, so if you mouse over, it's telling me no need to subscribe to yourself. And I'll show you if you weren't subscribed already. If you click on this, it'll go to this window. Okay, in this window, you'll see that it automatically goes in with a little bit of code to the subscribe button right away to your YouTube channel, which is cool. And okay, if we come back to the site where we were, we got share on Twitter, added that. I got him to use the Yoast plugin and add a bunch of text and a bunch of different things. Also, because it's a podcast, you can add in this video or audio only podcast, or you can watch, that goes back to the page we were just on, and you can put a little download this. So now the next step is to start adding content in the way of podcasts to the YouTube channel, and then keep setting this up. focusing on different keywords, but still the See Here podcast and JamesB. And we'll talk to you shortly. Hey everybody, Mark here from ourbestidea.com back with another update a couple of weeks later, and with this client seehere.net with his podcast. I want to show you just quickly on his podcast. So he's up to the third one coming here, and also in the back end we're going to check. I've been making a couple of drafts with him, so he learns how to use the Yoast SEO plugin. I'll show you that in a second. So if we, I left that for a draft, so he's got to update in here. I set this up so he can add the text, and as you see here with the Yoast plugin, we've got all green down here. The slug may contain a stop word, but at this point we don't care. Okay, this is a major one here. We have 73 words. We need a minimum of 300 words. We'll get him to do that. And the focus keyword contains 3 stop words, so that's similar here. Doesn't really matter. See, it's gray. This one's orange, so it's you could change it if you want, or if you want to leave it in, it doesn't matter. Okay, featured images up. We've got some tags. Added the focus keyword, in this case electric cars and the effects of the magnet motor, which was obviously what the episode 3 was about. And readability is good, but again, we want green lights here, and the reason we don't have, if we put the 300 plus words, it's going to look good. Okay, so I've laid it out, added some photos and links behind the photos to the websites that he was discussing on the podcast. And here's locations, the charging locations in the US at the moment, which again he talked about. Some Tesla cars, which he was talking about with the electric cars. Beautiful looking cars, by the way. And for new stuff anyway. And what else? We have the magnetic motor. So anyway, now all he has to do is we, added the H1 tag here, if you see. Added some text in the first with his keyword, which Yoast is telling us to do. And then added some subheadings that he can write in here. The video is going to be here, and I'll show you that. Okay, that's right here in the preview. This isn't live yet because it's still a draft. As I say, he hasn't put in the 300 plus words. Okay, so there's what it looks like just before, and there's a video there with the short code was placed there. And subscribe button that comes with this theme. And the share. You can add more if you want, if you recall. And there we go. So if we click on this guy, we go to electric bytes in China, we click on this one, and it's going to take us not in a new window, Forbes. So we should click that into a new window for sure. So get the back end of that. Let's click down to this guy. Do a quick edit. Open in a new window. Correct. Copy this, add this in here. Update that. Okay, so we just gotta go up there and save that as a draft. Then when we check it, if you go back here, we'll check it. Yeah, and it opens up in a new window. There we go. And the story is in there. And okay, so as we say, this is still a draft, so you can check it out at seehere.net. As if you're looking at this video, it will probably be already published, so you can go check that out, episode 3. Okay, we should see you in the next video, which would be the final video with all the updates will be complete by then. and we'll talk to you then. Hey everybody, Mark here from ourbestidea.com with the final setup there to maybe the final, but we'll check it out. Been quite a bit of time now since the last video, and if this is in a series I'll probably put them together. But anyways, here's the site. You can check it out. seehere.net. He continued the setup, but then ran into some internet issues and some other things, personal issues, so he's kind of on hold at the moment. But also since that time, if you check it out, we've got the podcasts here, and you can see they're all set up here. You get up to number 5, and if you notice, there's ads on here, and what we did there is just to test out some ads. They're pulling in toward where your IP is, of course. These are Google AdWords. So if you look at in the theme, it has a nice setup. You can set up all this in the back end. So you can just go, if you're Google AdWords, if you're familiar with that, you can get that set up just to put in here to test out. So what I've done when I put it in the into the search console here of Google Webmaster Tools, and if you go to site analysis, you can see, say, the last 90 days, and it's seehere.net. You can check out, he's got 15 clicks, impressions, blah blah blah. He hasn't been active for a while, so it went down. It was actually quite high for a while, but you can see where the diamond batteries, the monthly searches, and cost per click, CPC, and the competition, which is low. So there's an opportunity to maybe pull those in. Again, it depends where you're looking at it from your IP, and I'm in Thailand, so it's going to pull in stuff from this area, unfortunately, so you can't really see that. You got to put on a VPN or something to check out the US, what it's pulling in on the US. But anyway, it gives you a good idea, because then you can kind of focus in, test out what's relevant on here, and then you can add other affiliates or whatever you want to do. But Google AdWords is good just to set up to see, you kind of get an idea of what's happening. Anyway, so you see what's going on here. Basically that's all set up. The other thing you can set up is this IFTTT, so if that then this, plot. So if I'm going to use it, go directly, just go to search up here, hit for YouTube, and then you can see where you connect all the things for YouTube. So as soon as you head up a video, to go to Tumblr, Automatic, Blogger, whatever you've got in here, and then even here, if you put a new video, Tumblr and Twitter. And so it's good because you can do multiple stuff on, say, Twitter or something like that. You can go to your Facebook page, Shopify. You can hook it up in iTunes too, because of the podcast, so you want to do that as a separate entity, but still set it up so people can find you on iTunes. So that's not been done yet because you kind of stalled out on this, but that's what the next step is to do. And that would be it for there. And like I say, just keep monitoring the ads, so then you can monetize it with either more Google AdSense or AdWords or different ideas like that, right? So you get the idea, and that would take us to that. So we'll talk to you. Over and out. Mark from ourbestidea.com.